Okay, so we are all aware that Kendrick and Drake are feuding, and in that, the only track that I thought Kendrick released was Euphoria, which I really liked. There's a lot of truth in there, but I have yet to hear Meet the Grams. This will be my first time, and I thought I would share the listening experience with you, so let's see what happens. Cool intro.
Dear Adonis, I'm sorry that man is your father, let me be honest. It takes a man to be a man, your dad is not responsive. I look at him and wish your grandpa would have wore a condom. I'm sorry that you gotta grow up and then stand behind him. Life is hard, I know. The challenges always go beat us home. Sometimes our parents make mistakes that affect us until we grown. And you're a good kid that need good leadership. Let me be your mentor, since your daddy don't teach you shit. Never let a man piss on your leg, son. Either you die right there or pop that man in the head, son. Never fall in the escort business, that's bad religion. Please remember, you could be a bitch even if you got bitches. Never code switch, whether right or wrong. You're a black man, even if it don't benefit your goals. Do some push-ups, get some discipline. Don't cut them corners like your daddy did. Fuck what Ozempic did. Don't pay to play with them Brazilians. Get a gym membership. Understand, no throwing rocks and hiding hands, that's law. Don't be ashamed about who you with, that's how he treats your moms. Don't have a kid to hide again, be sure. 5% will comprehend, but 95 is lost. Be proud of who you are. Your strength come from within. Lot of superstars, that's real, but your daddy ain't one of them. And you nothing like him. You'll carry yourself as king. Can't understand me right now. Just play this when you 18. Dear Sandra, your son got some habits, I hope you don't undermine them. Especially with other girls that's hurt inside this climate. You're a woman, so you know how it feels to be in alignment with emotion, hoping a man can see you and not be blinded. Dear Dennis, you gave birth to a master manipulator. Even using you to prove who he is a huge favor. I think you should ask for more paper, and more paper, and more paper. I'm blaming you for all his gambling addictions, psychopath intuition, the man that like to play victim. You raised a horrible fucking person. The nerve for you, Dennis. Sandra, sit down. What I'm about to say is heavy. Now listen. Your son's a sick man with sick thoughts. I think niggas like him should die. Him and Weinstein should get fucked up in a cell for the rest of their life. He hates black women, hypersexualize them with kinks of a nympho fetish.
How do you hate black women? They're bold and beautiful and they're strong. I don't understand that.
Grew facial hair because he understood being a beard just fit him better. He got sex offenders on Hovio that he keep on a monthly allowance. A child should never be compromised and he keeping his child around him. And we gotta raise our daughters knowing there's predators like him lurking. Fuck a rap battle, he should die so all of these women can live with a purpose. I've been in this industry 12 years, I'ma tell y'all one little secret. There's some weird shit going on and some of these artists be here to police it. They be streamlining victims all inside of their home and calling them tender. Then leak videos of themselves to further push their agendas. To any woman that be playing this music, know that you're playing your sister, or better yet, selling your niece to the weirdos, not the good ones. Cat Williams, I gave you the truth, so I'ma get mine. The embassy about to get raided too, it's only a matter of time. Hey, Lil Bron, keep the family away. Hey, Curry, keep the family away. To anybody that embody the love for their kids, keep the family away. They looking at you too if you standing by him. Keep the family away. I'm looking to shoot through any pervert that lives. Keep the family safe. Dear baby girl,
I like that
I'm
a lot.
sorry that your father not active inside your world. He don't commit to much but his music, yeah, that's for sure. He a narcissist, misogynist, living inside his songs. Try to destroy families rather than taking care of his own. Should be teaching you timetables or watching Frozen with you. Or at your 11th birthday singing poems with you. Instead he being Turks paying for sex and popping perks, examples that you don't deserve. I wanna
If you have to pay for your adult activities, you just a thoroughbred bitch. A bitch-made thoroughbred bitch.
tell you that you're loved, you're brave, you're kind. You got a gift to change the world and can change your father's mind. Cause our children is the future, but he lives inside confusion. Money's always been illusion, but that's the life he's used to. His father probably didn't claim him neither. History do repeats itself, sometimes it don't need a reason. But I would like to say it's not your fault that he's hiding another child. Give him grace, this the reason I made Mr. Morale, so our babies like you can cope later. Give you some confidence to go through something, it's hope later. I never want to hear you chasing man, cause it's felt behavior. Sitting in the club.
That's an important message right there, is never chase a man. That works the other way too. Don't chase somebody and beg them to be in your life. If they really want to go, just let them go. I mean, that's a lesson that we all have to learn in all the ways that we do. I personally had to learn it the hard way, and I'm sure many others have too. All of our experiences are different, but they make you feel the same. What I want young women to know, any woman really to know, and this is what I teach my daughter and my nieces, and even my nephews, because like I said, this works the other way. Don't let someone drag you down. Don't let someone use you. Don't let them manipulate. Don't let them abuse you. And abuse is more than physical. It's mental, it's emotional, it's spiritual. Don't let someone do that to you. And if you feel uncomfortable in a situation, or you feel like you are compromising who you are as an individual, get out of that situation. No person on earth is worth it, and it's not worth what you go through, and ultimately how you begin to feel. And a lot of people feel like self-deleting, and that happens sometimes. I'm not going to get into any anecdotes about some people I know, but it gets that bad. Despair is a motherfucker. Trauma is a hell of a drug. It leads you into a life, or it can rather lead you into a life of addiction and codependency. Don't be around anybody like that. For your own sake and for the sake of people around you, and if you have children, sometimes it's better to live in a split household than to continuously see your parents inflict all kinds of damage to each other and live in a house full of tension and resentment. Sometimes it's better to just have two homes and to do it like that. Please get away from toxic individuals.
With sugar daddies for validation. You need to know that love is eternity and trumps all pain. I tell you who your father is, just play this song when it rains. Yes, he's a hit maker, songwriter, superstar, right? And a fucking dead beat that should never say more life. Meet the Grams. Dear Aubrey, I know you probably thinking I wanted to crash your party.
For context, Aubrey is Drake's real name.
But truthfully, I don't have a hating bone in my body. It's supposed to be a good exhibition within the game. But you fucked up the moment you called out my family's name. Why you had to stoop so low to discredit some decent people? Guess integrity is lost when the metaphors doesn't reach you. And I like to understand, cause your house was never a home. 37, but you showing up as a 7-year-old.
It's hard for me to comprehend that Drake is 37. I'm 35. I understand that he's like got all his money and that he has all these hit songs, music, but how you gonna be 37 and act this way?
You got gambling problems, drinking problems, pill popping and spending problems, bad with money, whorehouse, soliciting women problems. Therapy's a lovely start, but I suggest some Let
me talk to you about therapy, because he just said therapy's a lovely start. Yes, it is. Like I said, I won't get into anecdotes or anything like that, but I strongly encourage anybody, if you're going through some hard shit up here, right here, you really need to get a professional. You might be afraid of medications, but there's other ways. You don't necessarily have to take meds or anything like that. It really helps to have someone that is unbiased listen to you and tell you what it is, because these people went to school for this, they're educated in it, and they're not allowed to be professionals without going through a shit ton of work in progress. They have to do it. Please reach out, especially if you are a male. And listen, I'm not saying that because I'm some kind of, I don't know, like men's rights activist. I think that we got it pretty good. But men's mental health is not taken seriously. And if you're a male and you're watching this and you're under heavier weather than you can handle, please reach out. And I know that it can be expensive, but there are programs that let you get it for cheap or even for free. When I have my sessions personally, I'm on a program that makes it really cheap, and it's not that bad. Usually it's around $20, and I know that for some people it's very hard to even come up with that, but it's so worth it. The clarity you get and the weight that comes off of you it feels so good, and you become a different person for the better. And not that you weren't a good person before, but you really feel it. And I campaign anybody that feels like they're head sick or they feel away emotionally or anything like that, go, because your brain is an organ, and just like your lungs or your heart or anything else, it can fail, it can not work well, it can get sick. So please go. You are loved, you are appreciated and accepted, and you have a place in this world.
Ayahuasca, strip the ego from the bottom. I try to empathize with you, cause I know that you ain't been through nothing. Crave entitlement, but wanna be like so bad that it's puzzling. No dominance. Let's recap moments when you didn't fit in. No secret handshakes with your friend. No culture cachet to binge. Just disrespecting your mother. Identities on the fence.
This man just said disrespecting your mother. I don't know how anyone can do that was raised by a good woman. This lady destroyed her body to give you life. And I know that some dude's going to go on here and be like, well, it came out of my coin person. Okay, that's fine and everything, but as biological men, we cannot grow a child, right? And it's not our body that has to go through all that. We're not programmed for that. I don't know if you believe in creationism or evolution or anything like that. No matter any way you spin it, the biological male body is not programmed to do that. So your women are putting in all the work, creating life. All you do is supply a seed, and most of y'all don't even last long enough to make it fun for her. Don't disrespect your mother unless she's a total deadbeat. Be good to your mama. She does everything she can. She might not have had a lot. There's probably nights that you made her cry and she felt disrespected and upset. There's probably nights where she didn't have dinners so you could have seconds. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate your mama.
Don't know which family will love you. The skin that you living in is compromised in personas. Can't channel your masculine even when standing next to a woman. You a body shamer. You go hide them baby mamas, ain't you? You embarrassed of them. That's not right. That ain't how mama raised us. Take that mask off. I wanna see what's under them achievements. Why believe you? You never gave us nothing to believe in. Cause you lied about religious views. You lied about your surgery. You lied about your accent and your past tense. All is perjury. You lied about your ghost riders. You lied about your crew members, they all pussy. You lied on them, I know they all got you in them. You lied about your son, you lied about your daughter, You lied about them other kids that's out there hoping that you come. You lied about the only artist that can offer you some help. Fuck a rap battle, this a long life battle with yourself.
So he totally, you can tell my son's been on here doing Reddit things and watching memes. He totally went in on Drake, dude. Fuck Drake.